Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiancé, Hunt for Love Tell All Part 2 Recap. Karen and Ashley's drama. Jen's fiery exit and a surprise visit from an ex. 90 Day Fiancé just wrapped the first season of Hunt for Love after explosive tell-all drama. The entire cast reunited to offer more drama and the latest updates on their relationships. Some cast members broke up after the resort, while the others stayed together. Part 1 of the Tell-All segment gave a sneak peek of the actual dynamics between the couples and the single stars. Colt and Courtney discussed their intimacy issues with the cast and hope to work on their relationship. Carlo and Elise and Tiffany and Rocky broke up right after the resort. Fans also noticed the budding romance between Elise and Tim. The latter asked the former out for a date after Veronica's encouragement. Hence, fans are all set to learn more about the rest of the cast members and their relationships. What happened in the second part? How many couples are still together? Chantel Everett opened up about her relationship with Ashley on Hunt for Love Tell All Part 2. She was excited to introduce her new partner to the cast. However, the 90 Day Fiancé star's smile vanished after her mom, Karen, made a dramatic entry. The latter tossed the hate on the stage and called Chantel's girlfriend Ashley Bashley. She began offering them a lollipop before revealing she wanted to give it to suckers. The reality TV star also discussed the text her daughter's girlfriend sent her. Karen even started dancing with the trash bags to embarrass Chantel and ended up in an explosive confrontation with her girlfriend. The former revealed that Ashley was her friend before her and felt she used her to get to her daughter. But Karen made it clear she didn't want her daughter to get hurt again and called Ashley a clout chaser. Jennifer Terrazona left the resort in Mexico with Cole, but she avoided admitting her lies at the show. The reality TV star tried to play the victim card by accusing Cole of allegedly cheating on her. Terrazona was hurt to hear that her partner had gone into Elise's room and accused him of cheating on her. The latter apologized after the cast made him realize his mistakes and clarified that they were just friends. However, Tim wanted to know whether the 90 Day Fiancé star's girlfriend admitted to hooking up with Rob at the resort. Jen knew how to save herself from getting exposed. She removed the mic and said, F***CK everyone. Still, Cole deserved to learn the truth, and the cast insisted on playing the clip. He was in disbelief to see Rob and Jen's wild moments at the camera. He tried to bring his girlfriend back to the tell-all, but she didn't pick up his calls. Usman and Courtney also discussed their bond in the episode. The former was surprised when his ex, Kimberly, joined them via a video chat. Kim felt Courtney led him on, and she should be clearer about her decisions. She called her beautiful and revealed that she is still a good friend to her ex Soulja Boy, also shared his plans to marry this year, and Menzies expressed her wish to walk him down the aisle at his wedding. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for more tea on Tell All Part 2. 90 Day Fiancé, Hunt for Love Tell All Part 2 Recap. Karen and Ashley's drama. Jen's fiery exit and a surprise visit from an ex. The second half of the Hunt for Love Tell All aired with all the fireworks fans were expecting. Tears, walk-offs, screaming matches, and one shocking surprise visit that no one, not even the host, seemed ready for. If Part 1 was about planting the seeds of tension, Part 2 was about letting those seeds sprout into full-on chaos, with alliances breaking, accusations flying, and unfinished business rising to the surface. Let's unpack all the jaw-dropping moments from this drama-packed night. Karen and Ashley, from frenemies to enemies. The biggest feud of the evening belonged to Karen and Ashley, whose on-again, off-again friendship officially went up in flames under the bright tell-all lights. It started subtly enough when the host rolled back the clips of Karen questioning Ashley's fiancé's intentions. Karen muttered, "I was just being real," but Ashley wasn't having it. She cut in, "Real? You called my relationship a green card grab on national TV. That's not real, that's straight up messy." The other cast members gasped as Ashley leaned forward, her voice shaking with fury. Karen smirked, replying, "Well, if the shoe fits, honey." That was the spark. Within seconds, both women were talking over each other, tossing accusations about jealousy, insecurity, and fake storylines. Ashley even pulled out receipts, a printed-out text Karen had sent weeks ago saying Ashley's fiancé was the biggest scammer since Caesar's girlfriend. The audience went wild. Producers had to step in when Karen threatened to walk off, but the damage was done. Whatever friendship the two once had, it seemed beyond repair. Jen's fiery exit. If there was one cast member who defined the term explosive television, it was Jen. Throughout the season, Jen had been known for her sharp one-liners and no-nonsense attitude, but no one could have predicted the meltdown she staged at the tell-all. Her confrontation began when the host asked her about her fiancé, Leo, and whether she still trusted him after the DM scandal. Jen, visibly tense, said she had moved past it. But then producers rolled the footage of Leo admitting to sending flirty messages just 3 weeks ago. Cue Jen's explosion. She shot up from her seat, pointed at Leo and screamed, "You liar! You told me this was in the past." Leo tried to interject, but Jen wasn't listening. She ripped off her mic pack, hurled it on the floor, and shouted, "I'm done being humiliated. I'm done with this man, and I'm done with this show." The entire studio erupted into chaos as she stormed off stage, makeup running, heels clicking furiously against the floor. Cameras followed her backstage where she slammed the dressing room door, ignoring producers pleading with her to return. For nearly 10 minutes, the tell-all was in limbo. The host tried to pivot, but the tension hung in the air. By the time Jen returned, after what must have been a very persuasive pep talk, she looked composed, but her relationship with Leo appeared shattered. The surprise visit from an ex. Just when the cast thought they had seen it all, the tell-all pulled a classic 90-day twist. An unannounced visit from a familiar face. The stage lights dimmed, suspenseful music played, and the host teased, "We have someone backstage who wants to set the record straight." Enter Ashley's ex, Marcus. The audience screamed. Ashley froze and Karen burst into laughter, clapping her hands like it was the best plot twist she'd ever seen. Marcus walked in with swagger, looking polished and smug. He claimed he had flown in because he couldn't watch Ashley lie to herself any longer. According to him, Ashley's new fiancé was a rebound and not who she really loved. Ashley looked horrified. "This is pathetic," she snapped. "We broke up 2 years ago for a reason." But Marcus wasn't done. He alleged that Ashley had been texting him as recently as last month, hinting that she wasn't as committed to her fiancé as she pretended. Ashley denied it, but Karen, of course, seized the moment. "See," she shouted across the couch. "I told you she wasn't being honest. I told y'all." The entire stage descended into shouting. Ashley swore Marcus was lying. Marcus insisted he had proof, and her fiancé, red-faced and furious, accused Marcus of trying to sabotage them. Producers had to physically separate the men when they got nose-to-nose, tension thick enough to cut with a knife, cast alliances and subtle shade. While Karen, Ashley, Jen, and Marcus dominated the night, the rest of the cast had their own moments of shade and support. Dina and Omar tried to mediate, but Dina slyly noted that Karen loved stirring the pot more than cooking in it. Karen rolled her eyes but didn't deny it. Miguel was asked about his relationship status and dropped the bomb that he and his fiancée had broken up quietly after filming Wrapped. His calm delivery was the only moment of serenity in an otherwise chaotic night. Tasha revealed she had secretly been living with her partner for months, despite pretending on the show they were just taking it slow. The audience applauded her honesty, though some castmates rolled their eyes. Jen returns for round 2. After her earlier storm off, Jen wasn't done making headlines. Toward the end of the tell-all, she returned to the couch with a new attitude, fiery, unapologetic, and ready to air Leo's secrets. She accused him of not only sliding into DMs, but also meeting up with another woman. Leo denied it, but Jen had screenshots of his Uber receipts. The gasps were loud enough to rattle the cameras. When the host asked if their engagement was still on, Jen gave a chilling laugh. Engagement? That ring is sitting in a pawn shop. We're done. And with that, Jen officially ended one of the most toxic relationships of the season on live TV. Final thoughts and cliffhangers. The tell-all closed with each cast member giving a one-word update on their love life. Responses ranged from hopeful to complicated to, in Jen's case, liberated. But the biggest cliffhanger was Ashley, who sat silently, refusing to give a final statement. Was she still engaged? Was Marcus telling the truth? Would her friendship with Karen ever recover? The credits rolled over a chaotic montage of hugs, tears, and lingering tension. And just like that, Part 2 cemented itself as one of the most explosive tell-alls in 90 Day Fiancé history. The takeaway: 90 Day Fiancé. Hunt for Love Tell-All Part 2 had everything. Explosive fights, walk-offs, betrayal, unexpected visitors, and revelations that will ripple through the cast long after the cameras stop rolling. Karen and Ashley's feud may be beyond repair. Jen's engagement ended in spectacular fashion, and Ashley's ex stirred up more questions than answers. If the season was a roller coaster, the tell-all was the moment the tracks went off the rails. One thing's for sure, fans will be talking about this night for a long time to come.